Hello guys and welcome back to StarDrive with the BlackBox and Combined Arms Mods. So first of all, a little bit of admin to correct something I said in the last video. So I noticed that the home defense frigates weren't firing at the pirates, and I thought that was only to do with the home defense ships, but actually it's been pointed out to me that there was an error in my design. So if we go to the Plasma Stone Mark III, I think it is. So I basically upgraded and at some point caused myself some power capacity issues, and so the basically the torpedoes don't have enough power capacity in order to fire. And that's why they weren't firing. So there's no bug in the game. It was just my not realizing that there was this warning, and yeah, being a bit of a turnip really. So yeah, as I say, it's me. It's not the game. Righty ho. So let's have a look at maybe upgrading to overload. Would that actually solve things? So power generation is a lot more. Does it actually store more power? Don't know if it does. Let's just see what happens. So I do that. Yeah, it. I mean, it won't hurt to have some additional power. Let's have a look at the defenses as well. Class 1 battle shields. Yeah, I think to get anything else, we're going to have to go up a shield level. No, I won't alter that. I will have more power. I don't know, I'm going to make it more expensive. Let me just cancel that. And instead, let's have a look. Where could we put some... Maybe lose these ordnance stores and then go for these small power cells. Does that gets rid of it? Yeah, excess power cells, in fact. I see. Okay, well, we'll go for it. We'll have excess, just out of an abundance of caution. Because it could take damage on this side, couldn't it? And then... or on the other side, and it's good to have some redundancy in the designs. Ordnance, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I wish I could upgrade the shields, but I just haven't got the technology for it. So what are we? Yeah, look, let's just stick with that. We're going to design a better cruiser at some point, so that's where I'll put my energy. Righty ho. So now I need to find an example of those ships, and let's get them upgraded to the Mark IV. And also let's move things along. So yes, I think we've the remnants have finally left, but the Dauntless very much. Very much a threat. So Ockery 3 then. Yeah, I can't really see Ockery 3, or any of the Ockeries, surviving, but let's yeah, we were going to attack Humia, weren't we? So let's move... Oh god, I need the 6th Fleet to go and bomb it. And we will need troops. Let's move in the 2nd and the 7th first of all. 6th move in as well. 5th, yeah. And I can't remember whether I grabbed any troops for that. I don't think so. We've still got them queued up there. Okay, what about on Bull? Yes, we do have some troops. So let's launch them, and I'll queue up a few more. Is this an upgraded station? No, not yet. Awaiting orders. So let's refit all of those. So I've also had a helpful comment basically explaining that the stations won't upgrade whilst they're in combat, and that makes obviously perfect sense because the constructors would otherwise be destroyed en route. Okay, we're just taking fire from the planet. So yeah, I've seen some stations that haven't upgraded, and it's because they've been in combat. Gosh, there's a lot of defences on this planet. What are they using? Missiles. Which we're shooting down some of them. And the bombardment has started. Let's just come away. No, come away up here. Because the shield will fail, and then they'll do their little ambush, and I'll lose loads of ships to that. So let's keep. Of course, as I turn away, I haven't got all my PG facing the planet, so I then take a bit of a hammering on that front. But I think it's the lesser of two evils. Okay, they've launched. And yeah, my fleets are now moving. Quick, get away, get away! He says in a manly and commanding voice. Right, so you guys can probably turn around. And yeah, you can as well. You need to flee. Oh, he was actually captured. Oh, damn it all. Okay, cruiser hulls 2. Great. That is what I was waiting for. Now then, I've got to deal with the fact that I keep losing ships to being captured. It's just it's not obviously stopping our offences. Well, it did actually previously. It's just constant attrition against our attack forces. So where would I find sort of marines? And as I'm looking through, I'm seeing all sorts of other things I'd like to get. But, so where are you, marines? Excuse me while I just look through. Ship assault. So yeah, okay, we'll get that pretty quickly. Sick bay, troops in her. No, I won't bother with sick bay. So we'll definitely get ship assault, and I wonder whether we should. I wonder whether we should go for some sort of better planetary defense, just to try and offset offset the dauntless superiority. I do need to just crank out more ships, though. That has been pointed out to me in the comments as well. So maybe that is the answer, actually. Is there any cost-effective technologies to increase our production? Socio-engineering, advanced transportation, more production, more infrastructure. That could be quite useful. Rapid cloning. I tell you what, let's go for armor just to try and even the odds. Planetary defense, great range and pinpoint and make these weapons. Well, we'll go for advanced transportation after we've got ourselves some armor. Right, so let's just have a look at the new cruiser. So, oh yes. 356. It's got these long sort of fronds, these sort of spikes that the Pollops seem to love, which can make design a little bit. But these are thicker, so hopefully it'll be easier to put some armor on the front here. So let's have a look at the engines first of all, as usual. And capital engines, yes, maybe 2 in like that, and perhaps medium overdrives. I'll just stick some small engines in here for the moment, and all of that. We'll play around with the exact configuration in a bit. Right. Okay, these are unpowered, but I can put some armor out there. What? I'm gonna need a bridge. Maybe something like that. Let's have a think about weaponry. Well, the Polaron cannons have been pretty good. What's their range? Their range is 3,500. And then we've got the plasma torpedoes, which kick out 5,000. Yeah. I'm wondering whether that is the combination to go for. So we have these Polaron turrets. Have them back here a little bit. Maybe in like that, so that I can protect them with armor. And then we go with plasma torpedoes, so a full sort of bank of them. Like that. AA weaponry. So, do we go for these phased or the advanced? Oh yeah, the advanced. Oh, they're quite big, aren't they? But we can fit them in. So I go like that. So that will be plenty of PD at the front, and maybe some little ones just at the back here to. Let's just have a little look at the arcs. So symmetry. Yeah, then they would have a little bit of coverage behind. Just in case we need to retreat, which we may well need to, given the dauntless numbers. Anything else that I want on here? So drones, not a repair drone launcher. I'm actually thinking we can have these guys each launch well, I could go with dynamic launch actually. Save me having to redesign each time. And then we have yeah, maybe. So this will actually. So we need to be on maximum range for the weapons, but the drones will launch as well, and that may help. You know, they're not great damage dealers, but they do help to distract. And how are we looking on power? Okay, we could do with some more power. What about the overload fusion? No. Antimatter kicks out 480. Overload fusion is just 400. Yeah, so maybe something like that. That sorts out the power. FTL speed is okay, but I could probably do with improving that with a warp engine. Or just one, I think. Gets it up to 49. And then we do need some more sublights. So let's go with... Oh, we've got these chunky combat thrusters. Ah! No room for them, though. Oh, yeah, because... 4x4. So maybe what about these forward thrusters? I quite like these. These are they're often very handy. Can you go anywhere else? What if I put you up there, actually, and then we go with forward thrusters in here? That gets us up to 600. That's going to go down as I add armor. Let's have a little look at that. So power armor. We want the fairy armor, so in like that, just to get that bit powered up. And at the front, I want... so we'll go with medium bionic. like that. Ooh. I can't then... Oh yes, it is powered. Oh, it must be within range of the reactors. I was thinking... Oh, of course it is, because of the light colouring there. That's me being a bit of a plonker. So medium in like that. Definitely want mediums along there. And... along like that. And maybe one there, and there. See, the speed's dropped right down to 393, so we'll have to work on that. But anyway, let's just sort out the armor at the front here. So I want like that and that. Suppose this may be they may become unpowered very quickly, and I thought I had loads and loads of space guys, but once again, I've gone all this way and forgotten about the damn shields. Oh, I thought I had bags of space, but no. Okay. It was all going so well, and now I need to make difficult design choices again. So let's pull you guys out here. Get rid of those. And let me just sort out the arcs. Yeah, arcs like that. Right, okay. So, arcs off, please. And then what we'll do, I think, is if I bring perhaps these drone launchers back, bring maybe. Damn. I was hoping to bring these big guns back and then have the shield generators up here. Because let's have a look. We've got these Class 5 shields, which I'd like to use because they give a lot of protection. Right, so where can I put you, Class 5? Maybe I should start my designs with the shields rather than the engines, because I've messed up here. See, back there is where... Okay, let's lose these big guns. And the shields in like that. These batteries can come back here. And then we've got the big polarons. They can sit like that. Now then, obviously I've got some issues, but we'll sort that out in a minute. So my big polarons are like that. I've got my point defense. And right, let's continue. Just adding a bit of fairy armor. Just to make sure all these modules are powered. I was wondering why this one was not powered, whereas this one was. So my design's not completely symmetrical, is that right? Oh no, sorry, the fairy armor actually has a bit of a radius. Oh, that's quite useful. So I think everybody's powered now. Everything is powered, yes. No ordnance, low power capacity. Okay, we will sort that out, bearing in mind it was such a problem, so we'll do that as a priority. How much do we need? We need quite a bit, actually. Maybe some more power. Let's go toggle symmetry. Oh, I tell you what, I could lose all of that, and then I could put in these bad boys, which should have loads of power now. Small power cells in like that. How are we doing? Blend of, yeah, excess power cells, fine. Low warp speed. Oh god, it's tanked, isn't it? Burst ordnance higher than storage, no ordnance detected. Right, so I've got to sort out my ordnance. Which, yes. Have I? Let me just See, I was going to lose a reactor, but now I think, well, I'm going to need to stick some more engines on, so let's be a little bit reluctant about doing that for the moment. Yeah, I may have to dedicate the back end of the ship. Oh gosh, still really, really slow. Do we have anything better engine-wise? So these forward thrusters kick out 72k thrust. Yeah, 88k thrust, but yeah. So I could double up the warp engines. Gosh, just guess this in 26. You're a slow, slow beast. A lot of armor. A lot of armor. Maybe too much armor. I mean, they are cruisers. We need to stick some ordnance somewhere. Let's go with this in there. Yeah, you kind of go like that. Back here. I would like some armor plate in there, just because it's going to hit the bridge otherwise. And also in here. So if we have, I'm just thinking if I put a load of additional fairy armor on, whether that will help with the power requirements, and then that might buy me some space to ditch a reactor. Can I ditch a reactor? Oh, I could ditch a reactor. But what do I then put there? Well, ordnance probably. What if I bring you there? Take that out. Oh, then I'll lose that. No, don't do that. Oh, and then if I... So you go. What if you come into the middle a bit? Aha! That might be the solution. Bring the bridge back. And bring these back. Oh, that one back. It's all a little bit lopsided now, but that's okay. Still slow. Low ordnance time, low warp speed, excessive power cells. Yeah, okay, fine. So we're getting there. What's the shield strength? 60k. Okay. Just out of interest, if I did that, what would... I can power that. It's a bit of a dog's dinner in the middle here, but I can power 3 shields. But it is slow. You're no longer powered now. Yeah, okay, well, bring you over. So all the frontal armor is now powered. Let's try and get the speed increased. So I need my warp. Yeah. Up to 28k. Gosh, even with 3 of these, it's 28k. God, if I've got a capital warp engines, how fast can we actually get it? Up to 37k, but then obviously the sublight speed is awful. So we, I'm wondering, do I bring this forward? No, don't have the reactor forward, man. That's silly. In fact, bring this one back and we'll put in more ordnance there. Ordnance along here. And what's the ammo time? 59. Okay. Oops. Let's do that. Let's put these in. Up to 400, which is not particularly exciting. Go with some, oops, just the little fairy armor there. So we've got 100% complete now, at least. So slow warp speed, yeah, I'm conscious of that. Excess power cells, well, that's okay. Energy and kinetic blend, I think that's alright as well. So is there any way I can improve the sub? So we've got all these little engines. What would happen if I swapped all the little engines out for sort of small... Could I go smaller combat thrusters, forward thrusters? Oh, they need to be E's though, don't they? Yeah, okay, so I don't have that option. If I send all these to... So the FTL speed goes up to 31. And we lose a bit of sublight. So 461 and 27k. Well, if I bang these on, we go up to 31k, which is not bad. I'm happy with that. I've had much slower ships in the past. And we drop down to 437 at sublight, which I think is okay. I can live with that. I think that we may suffer on the ordnance though, because I've got an ordnance capacity of 375, and the drones. If I go dynamic launch, will need 24. Okay, so that's going to be about 80, which will then leave me, 200 odd. Could I lose some power cells? Yeah, so we could add a bit more ordnance in here. I'm kind of just tweaking things now. I've been reading on the Discord that my mod devs might be producing sort of a combat arena where you can test your designs out. I think that'll be super great. Just to be able to just have almost like a target or something like that, and I can just whiz this around and see whether it performs as I'm hoping it will. But let's give her a whirl. Cocoon. Oh god, that's an old and terrible film. What shall we call this? Let's call it the Forest class. Lungs of the world and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, the Forest. Very important in the old Pollop culture, I imagine. And let's get on with producing a fourth fleet. And they are going to be all forests. So we'll start with... R6. Yeah, we'll go with 10 to kick things off. They'll take a while to build. But let's get them going and carry on with the action. Sorry, that was quite a lengthy design one, but you need to oh, there we go. That was the first time that these have actually performed the way I wanted them to, and causing significant damage to the human troops. So 6th Fleet, we need to get you bombarding again because the planet is still kicking out a lot of fire. Yeah. Have they? No. They were just bunched up, so I thought, oh, maybe they've actually sent ships elsewhere, but no, they haven't. Okay, so yeah, we're doing damage to the defenders now. Significant damage. I assume that is partly due to the antimatter bombs. Ooh! Ah! Righty ho! No. No, no, no. Oh no, some of you are going to be banging your heads against the whatever objects are near you based on that, but I just think that if I, let's have a look. If I have a peace treaty with the Dauntless, then they've partly got the Ockery system. Oh, they didn't actually, they just wiped it out. Ooh, maybe I should have gone to peace. No, they kept Ockery. Okay, maybe a bad decision. But, they've still got worlds that I want back, basically. But it's interesting that they wanted peace. I wonder why that is. Maybe they just feel like they've done enough for now. Or they want to have a pop at the United Federation. So we've got ship assault, which means I should really now... Sorry guys, it's been a bit of a designy episode, but that's obviously the strength of this game. You've just got to get on board with that, I'm afraid. Yeah, so I should add in the troops, shouldn't I? Small marine barracks. Where could I add that in on this ship? Well, I think the obvious answer is to ditch the... to ditch... Yeah, come on now, then. Ditch the plasma throwers. That was a flawed way of thinking, and... that's a shame. It's got to be all internals. Can these? No. There we go. So that will give us more ordnance anyway. And then I can have a marine barracks in there. I'd ideally like 2. But I don't think I can do that. I do like having the fabricator on my bombers. How, Sublight 483, yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. Let's, and the light speed, yeah, 35, that's absolutely fine, so that's okay. Let's just put a bit more armor on it, and then I think, so power, we could go with some bionic armor in there. It slows things down, but it might give them some protection. I don't know, that's now a very well armoured, but with a thin belt here. But they're mostly going to take fire from the side, from the planet, usually. Let's give it a whirl. And now that the planet's defences have been stripped, so they've rebuilt the outpost, but I think our troops will be able to deal with that. I could always just... yeah, I'll tell you what, you guys go and refit, whilst the little frigates go and bomb human forces at the Indro system. Oh dear, I really should have settled. How many? Maybe we could take them on. Let's move the 2nd and 7th. Perhaps now our plasma torpedoes should work. Perhaps that will help to even the odds a bit. Oh, you don't need to bomb anymore, I don't think. Yeah, a bit of fire support to take out that outpost, but nothing more needed. Let me have a look at the 6th Fleet. Yeah, it needs... get rid of the frigate. Yeah, antibody. We need Mark 1s. Yeah. So let's requisition those as well. Mockery 3, how are you getting on? Gosh, being bombarded. The shield is holding up for the moment. Planetary defense unlocked. Okay, so our fleets have arrived. Dauntless are moving to engage us. Lots of smaller craft. Oh, and we're not messing about. We are not messing about. Ah, yes, the wave of plasma torpedoes. It's a headlong charge into the Dauntless forces, which makes me a bit nervous. See a constant stream of Polaron fire, and now a massive wave of torpedoes, which is doing good damage by the look of it. I'm getting a bit of lag, but this is quite this is a relatively older version, so maybe I need to upgrade, because I haven't previously had lag in the past. This is a fairly large battle, of course. Yeah, those phasers are, you know, a problem, guys. We need to be dealing with them. We captured Humia 1. Let me just pause the combat for a second, and we'll switch it to... yeah, industrial, 1 richness. I think that's okay. Whilst we carry on this sort of, very much a headlong charge. But hey, I've taken out these carriers. And now we'll turn our attention to these. And the plasma torpedoes. Yeah, we need to, that's it, we need to take care of this little death ball. I say little death ball, yeah, 6 ships. How are we doing? Are we breaking through? There we are, breaking through. Because the plasma, does decent damage against the armour, and that works. My plan was that it would work quite well in combination with the Polarons. There we go, torpedoes slamming into the sides, boom, love it. In fact, I think they're trying to disengage, which is giving us some kills. Yeah, take it down. Oh, I like how they got armour on the back. Most of my designs always have a very weak engine section. Oh, we have lost most of our fleets in doing this. But I want to go to second, and yeah, don't rebuild. 2nd and 7th, wasn't it? Because I want focus to be on the new cruisers. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we've fizzled out. Got all these drones attacking this this one cruiser. I don't think they're doing any damage, are they? Well, yeah, there's some torpedoes Humir overwhelming forces, oh dear. Yeah, the Polarons just struggle a bit with punching through the armour, don't they? Whereas those phasers are pretty good. still. We must upgrade our drones because it's you know, when I was doing my Volfa campaign, my little Volfa bombers would have taken care of that a long time ago. So Indra, we managed to. Oh god, there is the. This is 6th Fleet and 5th. Get over there. 5th. Yeah, run away. And 6th. What are these? Are these little frigates? And I still haven't managed to take down this one. Fourth Fleet, where's that? Is that Cimera? Oh yes, they're looking quite nice. Look at that. Anyway, we need to build up more. Just the furious rage of my drones. Oh, yeah, in combination with other ships, they're actually they're doing some damage now. But yeah, okay, well, I need to sort out. But what are these drones? What are the drones? These are the beast things. Yeah, okie dokie. Not very impressive, was it? But hey, by chucking the 2nd and 7th fleets, we did manage to blunt that one attack. So I'm gonna just delete these just to tidy things up a bit, and yeah, collect these together. So yeah, the 2nd Fleet and 7th, yeah, both took heavy casualties. The 7th seemed to do better. So what to do next? Well, do we try and take on this force at Humir? I do not think so. No, it's a bit much for us. Let's shift our forces. So 2nd, 7th, 6th, 5th, 6th Fleet. Actually, did you get? Yeah, I think it got sort of. Oh no! Damn, I didn't want to. Anyway, we'll leave it. Yeah, we'll see whether we can take Ursa. Ockery. Oh yeah. Oh my god! I thought they'd reduce their forces once again, but actually they're all just really cramped together above Ockery 3. Dauntless. You wanted it earlier. Yeah, that's the problem. You kind of got to accept the AI's piece when they offer it, otherwise they're very stubborn. Okay, so we'll try and take Ursa. And I think that, yeah, the video's gone on for a bit now, guys, so I'll leave this one there, and the war against the Dauntless will continue. You know, I'm really umming and ahhing. I managed to sort of grind myself out a bit of a stalemate. Perhaps it would have been better to build up, wait for them to fight the United Federation and stab them in the back again, but I don't know, I just didn't want to lose that war. Anyway, we'll carry on. I've got faith in my Pollops, our new cruisers. You know, we've got 3, they've got 300, but, you know, we'll make up that disparity over time. I will see you in the next one, guys. Thanks very much.